Pisces. I hope you're doing well. Happy January. Okay, this is your reading for this month. 3 decks, 1 clarifier deck, and 1 deck for guidance. If I find links, I will put them in the description of the decks I'm using. And I'm taking your cards from the cut. They've all been shuffled. So let's see, Spirit, for Pisces. Pisces the healer. Oh, look at that. We got 2. Wow. Whew. You've been feeling some kind of imbalance. Maybe a little bit disorganized, not being able to make decisions. It's confusing, right? A little bit of maybe internal chaos. You've probably been overextending yourself. Maybe a little bit people pleaser energy. It may be associated with, here, let me get your clarifier card, because I see you, I think this may be a temporary thing. This doesn't feel like a long extended process here of this kind of imbalance. I feel like with some meditation, which is just some reflection, allowing yourself to renew your intuition and your spirit, right? Allow some silence. That's always important. There's a soul tribe for you here that I feel is very grounding for you. So I don't know if that's your, it says family, right? This could be your family that you were born into, or it could be a family you've created with friendships and other people that are a part of your life. I feel like that this is telling me you ground your energy, and you're able to do that when you connect with certain people or when you spend time on your own. So I feel like this may be just a temporary setback that's happening for you. You come through as a healer, which I believe very much Pisces fills that role, right? You have a passion to serve others. You love helping others, and that may be what you've been doing. You're overextending yourself. It's okay to want to serve and help others, but you have to include yourself in that group so that you don't overexhaust yourself. I'll read this, your attributes that came through for you here. You have a passion to serve others by repairing body, mind, and spirit. That's very much what's coming through here. Really, really beautiful, Pisces, okay? I feel that this is very much you, right? And you have an ability to help transform pain into healing. That's probably one of your maybe life purpose. That may be part of your purpose, is healing energy that you possess. You may be a healer. You may have gone into a healing type of career, or not necessarily, just your own presence. But in order for you to be able to maintain this kind of energy, because this can be tiring, especially if you overextend yourself. Let's see what else we can add here. Yeah, I feel like actually you're being called into a healing purpose. You may want to meditate on that, and you're being asked to do that. Because if your energy is imbalanced and it's you're not able to tune into your intuition, that means that you have to ground yourself again, which is your natural state, or at least it should be, right? Because you do have healing energy. I feel that you're being called into what your life purpose is. And that may be scary. It can be confusing. It can be, is it the right thing for me to do? That kind of energy, right? That kind of stuff. But I feel like this month perhaps is a time for you to reflect and to really become enthusiastic about that thing that keeps coming back to you. There's a seed that has been planted and now it wants to grow, right? Now the plant wants to grow. And I feel that this is the time for you to ground yourself, to find your soul tribe, to connect with people, because you're in the process of an awakening to what your purpose is. Ooh. And there's like an inner knowing that you have, and you may not have tapped into it. I believe you have, and it just may be something that you may have put on the back burner kind of thing, which happens. Life makes that happen sometimes. But yeah, you need to care for yourself. You need to be able to care for yourself. Hi, Windy girl. What you doing? What you doing? You're a Pisces. Are you listening to your reading? Are you finding your life purpose? Were you taking a nap and now you're all sleepy? You're still sleepy. Look, you have a piece of bacon there. That's for you. Anyway, sorry. She's right here. You see her little paws right there. Yeah, I feel like you're on the brink of something here. And so this month is time for you to maybe reflect on that. What have you been called to do? Maybe it's not in the healing arts. Maybe it's not, healing can be done in many different forms, Process what feels right for you and what you're being called. You're being called to connect with soul tribe, with people that you trust, people where you feel safe, whoever those people are, right? And to really reflect and become enthusiastic about this new phase that's coming in for you. Don't focus so much on the imbalance. Try and bring it back into balance. Okay, we're leaving it there. Let me get you a guidance. I love this. I love this, Pisces. Okay. Guidance for Pisces, Spirit. Also on the cut. Again, too. Sure, we'll take it. You see, it's really fascinating, right? There's very much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement. For some of you, that would be nice. Maybe that's what it is. Some of you may be close to retirement or in the process or have already close. You ate your bacon. Sorry. You may have already retired. Not everyone will resonate with that. But now you're like, okay, now what? Now what? So that's the processing, right? That you have to do. There's still more for you to do. Maybe now is the real purpose for you of this next phase of your life. What is the purpose of this next phase? Whether you're retired or not. Yes, there's a rich and rewarding family life. There it is there. I mean, that's fascinating, right? There's the family life. Is it your family that you created, the family you were born into, the family that has gathered around you because they've been drawn to you and your energy and what you do and what you stand for? That's the soul tribe. And it's going to be a rich and rewarding life with those people that are in your life. And then here, you know exactly what to do. The benefit of experience, a time for your career rather than relationships. So yeah, for some of you, this is about what's the next stage in my life? What is really What am I really connecting with? This is a bit of an awakening here. Okay. All right, we're calling it. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful January. I'll see you next month. Stay blessed. Bye-bye.